Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mayan the Silver Fox channel. I'm KFC Dad and these are the championship fixtures, so week number 34. There is no Mayan the Silver Fox in these predictions. He is unwell at the moment. Hopefully he'll be alright for Friday's game against Brentford. And I am joined by our canine friend Wesley Schnauzer. He will give his predictions. I do have Mayan the Silver Fox's predictions as well. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all your support, and it doesn't take very long just to tap the button and support us on this channel. Thank you very much for all those that have already. Okay everyone, let's just do the scores from the last time. So in third place is Wesley Schnauzer. He has 134 points. And in second place is Mayan the Silver Fox. He has 193 points. But still in first place is KFC Dad with 204 points after 33 games. Okay guys, let's dive into these fixtures then. The first one is the 7:45 kickoff and it is Bristol City versus Middlesbrough. There are two kickoffs on Friday. There's another one at 8 o'clock which we'll come to next. Right, so Bristol City sit 8th in the league. They drew their last game with Cardiff and they haven't lost in their last two games. So doing okay, but Middlesbrough, I don't know what's going on there. They've lost their last 4 games on the bounce, and I think Michael Carrick is under pressure. I did see some rumours about Steve Cooper, our ex-manager, waiting in the wings to take over there. I don't know how true that is, but that's what's happening there. So what are our fixtures for this one? Mayan the Silver Fox has gone for a 2-1 Bristol City win. I'm going to go for a Bristol City win as well. I'm going to go 2-0 to Bristol City. Wesley Schnauzer, what about you?
Hello everyone, Wesley Schnauzer here and welcome to the Championship Predictions week number 34. Bristol City versus Middlesbrough. Bristol City doing okay, sitting 8th in the league at the moment, and they drew their last game. Middlesbrough, like KFC Dad said, I don't know what's happening there, but they've lost 4 on the bounce. That's why I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Bristol City.
Game number 2 is Burnley versus Sheffield Wednesday. And this is the second kickoff on Friday night at 8 p.m. Yes, the Burnley, they sit 3rd in the league. They've been in that position for quite a bit of this season, and they haven't lost in their last 5. They did draw their last game against Preston North End, a 0-0 draw there. Sheffield Wednesday are a bit hit and miss. They lost their last game. They won the one before that, lost the one before that. So they are a bit hit and miss, and they sit in the 9th position in the league. Our predictions for this one. So Mayan the Silver Fox has gone 2-1 to Burnley. I've gone for a 1-0 win for Burnley. They don't score a lot of goals, but they do get 1-1s or 1-0s. And Wesley Schnauzer, what about you?
Burnley versus Sheffield Wednesday. Burnley 3rd in the league and haven't lost in their last 5 games. Sheffield Wednesday are 9th in the league and they did lose their last game. On this one, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I don't know why, but I think it'll be a draw.
Game number 3 is Derby County versus Millwall. Now, Derby County are in those relegation places. They're 3rd from bottom at the moment. They haven't won in their last 5 games. I think they got 2 draws in their last 5 games and 3 losses. Not doing very well. In their last game, they were battered 4-0 by Queen's Park Rangers. Millwall, they were on a good run for a little while, and then they lost one, and then they've drawn their last 2 games, drawing 1-1 with Preston North End in their last game. So, what have we gone for prediction-wise? Mine, the Silver Fox, has gone 3-1 to Millwall. I'm going to go for a Millwall win as well, and I'm going to go 2-1 to Millwall. Wesley?
Derby County versus Millwall. Derby County in those relegation places lost their last game 4-0, and Millwall, they're doing okay, and that's why I think Millwall will win this 2-1, just like KFC Dad said.
Game number 4 is Plymouth Argyle versus Cardiff City. Now, Plymouth Argyle sit in the bottom 3 as well, like Derby and Luton. They did go through a good spell when they got their new manager, and the last 2 games they've lost one and they've drawn one. They drew their last game 1-1. Cardiff City, they sit in 20th place, not far from the 3 relegation spots. I think they're on 32 points. Cardiff are another team. They had a little good spell, and they've not won in their last 3 games. I think they also got a draw in their last game. What are our predictions for this one? So, mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for a 2-1 Plymouth Argyle win. I couldn't make my mind up on this one, so I've gone for a 1-1 draw. And Wesley, what about you?
Plymouth Argyle versus Cardiff City. Plymouth Argyle and Cardiff City both drew their last game. They're both in a relegation scrap. Cardiff not too far away from the relegation zone, and Plymouth are in the relegation zone. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Cardiff City on this game.
Game number 5 is Sunderland versus Hull City. Now let's start with Sunderland. Sunderland, in their last game, they played against the league leaders, and they're 10 points behind the league leaders, Leeds United. They were doing well. They were 1-0 up, and we watched that game. And towards the end, Leeds United came storming back with the substitutions they made. Hull City, they sit just above the relegation zone. I think they drew their last game, and not doing so great, I think. But what's our predictions for this? Mine, the Silver Fox, has gone 3-1 to Sunderland. I've gone for a 1-0 Sunderland win. And Wesley Schnauzer, what about you?
Sunderland versus Hull City. 2 teams that are on the opposite ends of the table. Hull City just above the relegation zone, and Sunderland sitting 4th in the league. That's why I think Sunderland will win this game 2-1. So 2-1 to the Black Cats.
Game number 6 is Coventry City versus Preston North End. Now let's start with Coventry City. Coventry City, since Frank Lampard, I say this every week, has come in, they are doing very, very well. They're in the 8th position at the moment, and they've only lost once in their last 5 games. In their last game, they beat Sheffield Wednesday 2-1, and they're scoring goals, and they're getting the wins and climbing up that table. Preston North End, they went through a bit of a blip, but they've picked up since, and they haven't lost in their last 3 games, drawing 1-1 with Millwall in their last game. What our predictions are for this one: mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for a Desmond. He's gone for a 2-2 draw with this one. I've gone for a Coventry City win. I think Coventry City will win 2-1. And Wesley, what about your prediction, please?
Coventry City versus Preston North End. Coventry City have been very impressive and have climbed up that table. Preston North End are not bad either. I think Preston North End will shock Coventry in this game, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 Preston North End win.
Game number 7 is Norwich City versus Stoke City. As mine, the Silver Fox, would say, a tale of 2 cities. Now, Norwich City and Stoke City, they're a bit hit and miss. You never know what's going to happen with them. You know, they'll win one, they'll lose one, they'll draw one. In their last game, Norwich drew their game with Hull City 1-1. And Stoke City, they won their game 3-1 against Swansea. So that's what I mean. You never know what's going to happen. What about our predictions for this one? Mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for a draw, a 1-1 draw. And I'm going to go for a Stoke City 2-1 win. Now, let's see what Mr. Schnauzer's got to say. Mr. Schnauzer.
Norwich City versus Stoke City, two teams that are unpredictable and you never know what's going to happen to them. That's why I'm going to just pick one out of them and I'm going to go 2-1 to Norwich City, the Canaries.
Game number 8 is Portsmouth versus Queen's Park Rangers. Now, Portsmouth have picked up a bit. They've won their last 2 games, a 2-0 win against a resurgent Oxford United in their last game. And Queen's Park Rangers, they went for a little bit of a blip, but they did win in their last game, a 4-0 emphatic win against Derby County. Our predictions on this one is mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for a 2-1 win for Portsmouth, and I couldn't decide between the two, so I've gone for a Desmond, a 2-2 draw. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Portsmouth versus Queen's Park Rangers, both teams winning in their last games, and I think this is a hard one to predict, so I'm going to go for the Londoners, Queen's Park Rangers still winning 2-1.
Game number 9 is Swansea City versus Blackburn Rovers. Now, Swansea City are in the lower half of the table in 17th place. They did lose their last 2 games. In their last 5 games, they've only won once and lost all the rest. Their last game being a 3-1 loss to Stoke City. Blackburn Rovers, they're still in those playoff places. They're 5th, I think, at the moment, and they have won their last 2 games. They beat Plymouth Argyle 2-0 in their last game. So what's our predictions for this one? Mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for a 2-1 Blackburn Rovers win. I've gone for a Blackburn Rovers win as well. I've gone 2-0 to Blackburn Rovers. Wesley Schnauzer, your prediction please?
Swansea City versus Blackburn Rovers. Swansea City not doing that well at all at the moment. Blackburn Rovers, though, have picked up, and I think this will be a Blackburn Rovers win, a 2-1 win to Blackburn Rovers.
Okay, game number 10 is West Bromwich Albion versus Oxford United. Now, West Bromwich Albion hanging on to that 6th place in the playoffs at the moment. They did draw their last game 1-1 with Millwall. Oxford United had a great start with their new manager Gary Rowett, but has the new manager gone because they haven't won in their last 5, getting 3 draws and 2 losses. Their last game they did lose to Portsmouth 2-0. Right, so what are predictions for this one? So, mine, the Silver Fox, has gone 2-1 to West Bromwich Albion. And I've gone for a West Bromwich Albion win as well. I've gone 1-0 to West Bromwich Albion. What about Mr. Schnauzer? What about you?
West Bromwich Albion versus Oxford United. Oxford United haven't won in their last 5 games. That's why I'm going to go for a narrow 1-0 win for West Bromwich Albion.
Game number 11 is Watford versus Luton Town. This is a Sunday kickoff, and these 2 teams are rivals, and it'll be a tasty fixture. Watford winning their last game against Middlesbrough 1-0, and Luton Town, they sit bottom of the league at the moment, but they did draw their last game against Plymouth 1-1. What's our prediction for this one? Well, I've gone for, mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for a 2-1 win for Watford. I've gone for the same scoreline for this one, and I've gone 2-1 to Watford as well. And what about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Watford versus Luton Town, two near neighbours and rivals. I think this will be a 1-0 win for Luton Town.
Game number 12 and the last game of the weekend. This is a Monday night kickoff, guys, and it is an 8 p.m. kickoff, and it's a big one, the biggest one of the weekend. It is Sheffield United versus Leeds United, top versus second. Right, so Leeds United, the last 4 games, they've won 4 on the bounce, and Sheffield United have done the same. They've won 4 on the bounce as well. Sheffield United winning 1-0 against Luton Town in their last game, and Leeds United in their last game getting that 2-1 win over Sunderland. Now, what have we gone prediction-wise on this one? Mine the Silver Fox has gone for a 2-1 Leeds United win. I'm going to go for a Leeds United win as well, but I'm going to go for a 5-goal thriller. I'm going to go 3-2 to Leeds United. Now, let's see what Mr. Schnauzer has down for this game.
The last game of the weekend is Sheffield United versus Leeds United. Both teams have won 4 on the bounce, sitting first and second in the league. That's why I couldn't decide, and I've gone for a Desmond, a 2-2 draw. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and help us to get over 70 likes on this video. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for watching, guys. That concludes week 34 of the Championship fixtures. I hope you've enjoyed watching them. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next one. The next one will be our matchday vlog against our game against Brentford tomorrow night, which is Friday night. So look out for that, and then we'll have Premier League and Championship predictions next week as well. So we'll see you on the next one. Adios amigos. Like and subscribe to the channel.